Welcome to Girls Gone Woke, where we inspire you to live a more conscious and joyful life. I'm Monica.
And I'm Claire. We're so grateful to have you here and bring you along on this journey with us.
Let's get started. Welcome back, GGW family. We hope you guys have had an amazing week so far, and we're so happy to have you here this Sunday. Today, we're going to keep it super short and sweet, and we just each want to share one way that we're each going to stay super present this week. Claire Bear, I can start because I have a kind of random one. I'm reading this new book by Michael Singer. If you guys are looking for a new book, it's great. It's called The Surrender Experiment. And it's all about just like surrendering to the flow of life. It's very interesting and intriguing, and it gives me a lot of peace reading it. So if you need a peaceful book to read, this is one. But he talks about in his meditations, he would picture his self sitting in a chair like outside of the universe. And so from his point of view in that chair, he would be meditating and he could see the earth, the sun, the moon, the solar system, and he was just sitting that far back observing it all.
Oh, wow.
And I did that in a meditation, and it gave me so much peace because whatever you're going through in your day-to-day life, when you look at it from that far back, you realize how small your problems are. It goes back to like, oh, if it's not going to matter in 5 years, then you shouldn't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it, or whatever that saying is.
Yep.
I'm guilty of it too. If I have like a bad day at work or a bad situation in the beginning of a shift, obviously that's not going to matter in 5 years, but I can sometimes carry that with me for a lot longer than I should.
Mm-hmm.
And so this week, I'm just going to really focus in my meditations on putting my seat of awareness and myself as the observer, looking at this whole universe. I know it's kind of out there, but I feel like it gave me so much peace in my meditation that it will really just keep me present and keep me with a positive perspective throughout the week that, end of the day, we're all these little tiny humans floating on this rock in the middle of space.
Yes.
And whatever you're going through,
Mind-blowing.
it will pass. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal at all. And so that's what I'm going to use this week.
Man, I'm going to do that too now.
Yes.
Monty always gives me the best ideas because naturally I'm a terrible meditator. I try, but Monica's advice really works. So take it, and you should seriously try it too. That actually inspired me for mine too, because I had a couple in my head, and I've just been having, just going to be real and raw, like the hardest time keeping my mind quiet. It's been really just like a lot of chatter up there, and I've been having a really hard time focusing on my job and just getting things done because, I mean, truth bomb, I get anxiety too, even though we work on self-awareness and self-love daily. Truth bomb. Oh my gosh.
Where?
That's a new
Truth
one.
bomb. I do too. I think everybody these days gets anxious every now and then.
I know. And it's even prohibiting me from reading. And Monica also just recommended that really good book to me. So I think my goal this week is going to be to Amazon Prime that book and actually read it, like read through it and be in the moment while I'm reading. Because when I've been reading these past 2 weeks, I've literally just had to I've had to put my book down because I'm literally thinking about what do I need from the grocery store? Like, what do I have to get done? So that's going to be my little practical, like, accomplishment that I really want to set in motion this week. And then hopefully that will lead me to being able to just like quiet my mind a little bit more and not rush through things, but be here and now because it's literally all we have. So
Yeah,
that's mine. And it feels like I'm declaring something. I feel like now I have to do
now
it
you
because
have to do it. I'm going to check back in with you next week.
yeah, I'm going to check back in with you too. This is going to be fun.
This will be fun.
I know. And we also want to hear how you guys are doing. Please give us some tips on topics you want us to talk about or just slide into our DMs. We want to, oh my gosh, I almost had Southern accent come out. I don't know what that was, but please do, because we would love that. And yeah, we just want to keep this going. So we hope you guys have an amazing week, and we want to hear what one thing you guys are accomplishing to stay in the present moment too.
Love
it's a
it.
good practice.
It's a great practice.
Mhm.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week and have an amazing Sunday.
See you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.